Walang makahahadlang, walang maiiwan, sama-samang lilipad, kamtin ang pangarap. Sa hamong kinakaharap, patuloy na aangat. Edukasyon para sa lahat, sulong edukalidad. Ito ang programang Pag-adalan Titangatang ng DepEd Nueva Vizcaya On Air. Sumasahimpapawid sa DWNS 96.5 UFM.
Good morning, Grade 4 learners! Welcome to Mathematics Grade 4 Radio-Based Instruction. I am Teacher Arnel Batalia, your today's teacher on air. This radio-based instruction aims to give you an avenue to learn mathematics by listening and afterwards by doing activities at your convenience. Before we start, let me remind you of our health protocols this pandemic time. Always wash your hands thoroughly. Wear your face masks and practice social distancing in public places. And most important is, pray to God for your utmost protection against COVID-19. Children, do you enjoy making different kinds of artworks? If you do, you will have fun doing this module. As you explore the lesson, you will learn about the volume of rectangular prisms. You will learn about the applications of mathematics in the fields of art and architecture. Read on and explore how your knowledge in measurement could help you become a good artist or an architect. After this module, you are expected to visualize the volume of solid figures using unit cubes, derive the formula for finding the volume of rectangular prisms, and find the volume of a rectangular prism using cubic centimeter and cubic meter. Now, children, open your module in Mathematics 4, Quarter 4, page 2. Let's find out what you know. In letter A, find the volume of each rectangular prism using cubic units and write your answer on your paper or notebook. Start now, kids. What is the answer for number 1? Is it 10 cubic units? Yes, you're right. How about number 2? Yes, it is 16 cubic units. Number 3, if your answer is 60 cubic units, you are correct. Number 4, the answer is 18 cubic units. And the last number 5, what is the answer? Is it 24 cubic units? Yes, that's it. Let's proceed to exercise letter B. Find the volume of each rectangular prism using the formula. I'll give you 3 minutes to do. It's time to check, children. For number 1, if your answer is 120 cubic meter, you are right. Number 2, what's your answer? Is it 384 cubic meter? And the last number 3, the correct answer is 24 cubic meter. Congratulations if you got a score of 7 or 8. You should not have any difficulty studying this module. If you got a score of 6 or below, you may need to study the lesson more carefully and do all the given activities. Your next activity is on page 3 of your module. Find the volume of the following figures by counting the cubes and express your answers in cubic units. 3 minutes is enough for you to answer. Your time starts now. Let's check again your answer. Number 1. The answer is 8 cubic units. Number 2. 15 cubic units. Number 3. 8 cubic units. Number 4. 36 cubic units. And the last number is 6 cubic units. Did you get all the correct answer? Wow! Congratulations! Before we explore the volume of a rectangular prism, let us recall what a prism is. A prism is a solid figure with two bases that are parallel and identical polygons. Other faces are parallelograms. Prisms may be named by the type of polygons as its bases. A square prism is a prism whose bases are squares. It is more commonly known as a cube. A rectangular prism has bases which are rectangles. Dear learners, turn your module on page 4. See the examples of prisms. They are rectangular prism, square prism or cube, and a triangular prism. Let's proceed. Do you know what is a volume? It is the space a three-dimensional figure occupies. It is expressed in cubic units. The number of unit cubes that is enclosed or contained in a figure is the measure of the volume of the figure. Let us visualize the volume of solid figures using unit cubes. Just count the number of unit cubes that form the figure to find its volume. The volume of a unit cube whose length, width, and height are 1 units, each is 1 cubic unit. Look at the figure formed by 6 unit cubes. Its volume is 6 cubic units. The next figure has a volume of 10 cubic units. And the volume of the other figure is 16 cubic units. We can also break them apart in order to get the volume, like the illustration. Let's turn to page 5. A cube has 3 dimensions: length, width, and height. The volume of a cube whose length, width, and height are 1 centimeter is 1 cubic centimeter or 1 centimeter cube. It is called a cubic centimeter. Let us work on a problem involving the volume of a rectangular prism. A box is 10 centimeter long, 5 centimeter wide, and 3 centimeter tall. What is its volume? Let us visualize the box using centimeter cubes. Look and study carefully the illustrations. The figure is a box which is 10 centimeter long, 5 centimeter wide, and 34 centimeter high. To find its volume, we need to know the number of centimeter cubes in the whole figures. We know that the bottom of the prism is 10 centimeter long and 5 centimeter wide, and the figure is 3 centimeter high. To find the total number of centimeter cubes, we have to multiply the number of cubes in the bottom layer by the number of layers. We multiply 10 by 5 by 3 So, 10 times 5 times 3 equals 150 cubic centimeters. The length and width are the number of cubes at the bottom layer, while the height is the number of layers. So, the volume of the box is 150 cubic centimeters. Consider the next example on page 6. Find the volume of the prism below. The general formula for finding the volume of a prism is V equals B times height, where B is the area of the base and H is the height. The base of the given prism is a rectangular that is 9 cm long and 7 cm wide. So, the base area is 9 times 7 or 63 square centimeter. Its height is 13 cm. Substitute 63 for B and 13 for H in the formula. Thus, V equals B times H equals 63 square centimeter times 13 centimeter is equal to 819 cubic centimeter. The volume of the prism is 819 cubic centimeters. Remember, the volume of a rectangular prism can be computed using either of this formula. V equals L times W times H, or V equals B times H. Let's read and learn more on page 7. Let's take a look at some more examples. Study the figure in number 1 and 2. The solid figure in number 1 and 2 are both rectangular prisms. However, we use the formula V equals length times width times height, or volume equals base times height. What's more? Find the volume of the illustrated figures in number 1 to 5. I'll give you 3 minutes to answer. Are you done? Let us check your answer. For number 1, if your answer is 5 centimeter cubes, then you are correct. Next, number 2, the answer is 8 cubic centimeters. Very good. Number 3, the correct answer is 125 cubic centimeters. And for number 4, if you write 125 cubic centimeter, you are right. And the last number 5, the correct answer is 400 cubic centimeter. Did you all get the correct answer? Wow, that's great! What did you learn today? Yes, prism is a solid figure with 2 bases that are parallel and identical polygons. Its sides are parallelograms. Cubic unit is the unit used to find the volume of a solid. Volume is the space a 3-dimensional figure occupies. It is the number of cubic units needed to make or fill a solid figure, while the formula in finding the volume of a rectangular prism is volume equals length times width times height, where L is equal to length, W is equal to width, and H is equal to height. The general volume formula for any prism is V equals B times H, where B stands for the area of the base and H stands for the height. Now, it's time to test what you can do. In your module, page 9, find the volume of the illustrated prisms. Your time starts now. Let's check your answers. For letter A, the answer is 150,000 cubic centimeters. Letter B, answer is 343 cubic centimeters. For letter C, 1,728 cubic centimeters. Letter D, the answer is 20 cubic centimeters. And the last letter is E. The answer is 432 cubic centimeter. How many score did you get? I'm sure you all got 5 correct answer. Congratulations! For your assessment, you are going to do the activities on page 10, letter A. Find the volume of each figure using cubic units. And for letter B, find the volume of each rectangular prism. Your time starts now. Are you done answering, learners? Let's check your work. What is the answer for number 1? 27 cubic units. For number 2, 10 cubic units. Number 3, is your answer 15 cubic units? Yes, correct. That is the answer. Number 4, if your answer is 54 cubic units, you got it right. Last, number 5, is your answer is 40 cubic units? Wow, you got the correct answer. Congratulations! Let's check letter B. What is the answer for number 1? Is it 45 cubic centimeter? Yes, that's correct. How about number 2? The answer is 300 cubic centimeter. Did you get it right? Wow, great! Next, number 4. If your answer is 54 centimeter cubes, that is correct again. For number 5, the answer is 240 cubic centimeter. Did you all get 5 correct answers? Very good! For your additional activities, answer the activities on page 11. You may ask your parents to assist you in doing it. Enjoy! Again, this is your teacher Arnel Batalla, only here at DepEd Radio Beskaya. Goodbye, kids!
Inyong napakinggan ang programang Pag-adalan Titangatang, hatid sa inyo ng DepEd Nueva Vizcaya on air. Antabayanan ang mga susunod pang aralin sa DWNS 96.5 UFM. Dito sa DepEd Nueva Vizcaya, handa na kami para sa new normal.